How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is called The Animated History of the Netherlands. My first thought when I came across this video is, how the heck did they fit all the history of the Netherlands in a video that's 7 minutes long? So that's what we're going to find out today. Go ahead and start.
This episode is supported by Audible. Amazon Prime members can get an incredible 66% off their first 3 months at audible.com/SUIBHNE, only available for a limited time, so sign up fast.
Die moerassige en riviergevouwde lage landen was een onbevolkt gebied onder het Heilige Roomse Rijk, waar zij er goed waren het bouwen van dijken, kanalen en windmolens om water uit hun land te pompen, in één Europa's handelscentrum.
I feel like I gotta get ready for this a little bit. I wasn't expecting it to be in a different language, so it caught me off guard. I was like, whoa. So I'm just gonna go back a little bit and start over and then try to follow along. We'll see how that goes.
Waar zij er goed waren het bouwen van dijken, kanalen en riviergevouwde lage landen.
Limited time, so sign up fast.
Here we go.
Die moerassige en riviergevouwde lage landen was een onbevolkt gebied onder het Heilige Roomse Rijk, waar zij er goed waren het bouwen van dijken, kanalen en windmolens om water uit hun land te pompen, in één Europa's handelscentrum en één broodman te creëren. Die vroege Nederlanders waren beroemd om handel, scheepsbouw en hydro-engineering. En de Frankische taal die daar werd gesproken, begon te evolueren naar de Nederlandse taal, of de taal van het Lage Land. En dus waren de Nederlanders geboren.
Thus the Dutch were born.
Feudalism held sway in the land, and as the trade increased, the cities of Amsterdam, Brugge, and Antwerpen prospered, and soon these trading posts became more and more integrated into the Hanseatic League, a sort of trade agreement in the North Sea after the Viking raids had ceased. Through both conquest and inheritance, the Dutch counties came under the control of the House of Burgundy, who then passed it on to the Austrian House of Habsburg. They pulled the Netherlands out of the Hanseatic League and then took over control of trade themselves. This is known as the era of the 17 provinces. But by this point, the merchants had begun to embrace Calvinist Protestantism. This led to the Dutch Revolt, also known as the 80 Years' War, also known as the Dutch War for Independence. The war was a complex mix of secular, religious, and mercantile motives, but saw the northern provinces unite in the Treaty of Utrecht against the Spanish Union of Arras. The Spanish marched north though and managed to take back most of the south. In 1581, the United Provinces declared themselves free and independent, and the war became about securing that declaration. During the war, the Protestants in the south fled to the north, and the French Calvinists, called the Huguenots, followed suit, making Netherlands a firmly Protestant-controlled nation. And in 1588 became a confederated republic because they couldn't really find a good king. Instead, they instituted the stadholders with the House of Orange-Nassau, but only with the province's approval. The Dutch were very good at two things by this point: water and money. So they combined them and formed the Verenigde Oost-Indische Company to begin trade in the Indian Ocean. The Dutch revolt overlapped with the broader 30 Years' War, in which Spain was defeated and finally recognized as independent in the Peace of Westphalia. Jewish settlement increased as the tolerance of the new republic was appealing to the persecuted Sephardic Jews, as well as growth in the small community of Ashkenazi Jews. The VOC brought immense wealth to the Dutch Republic, revolutionizing modern banking and finance. Dutch citizens enjoyed shares in the company, helping spread the wealth more evenly. This fueled the Dutch golden ages of art, architecture, and building of universities, making huge strides in science and medicine. The VOC dominated trade for half a century, founding trade colonies all over the world. It wasn't all rainbows and sunshine. The VOC operated with little to no oversight and were often very violent and engaged heavily in the slave trade. They eventually lost this dominance to the English, but their legacy as engineers and shipbuilders and financiers continued to spur growth. This became aggravated by Dutch merchants lending money to foreign powers, thereby protecting and growing their own wealth, which simultaneously stagnated the economy in the Netherlands while propping up foreign nations. But, that's capitalism for you. The decline in prosperity and the devastating Anglo-Dutch wars soon made them prime targets for. French revolutionaries overthrew the Dutch and created the Batavian Republic, then a monarchy under Napoleon's brother before final annexation into the French Empire, including the southern Netherlands. When Napoleon was defeated, the Congress of Vienna created the United Kingdom of the Netherlands, merging with the southern Netherlands to create a buffer state between France and the German states. William I of the House of Orange was made king. However, it was pretty short-lived because the southern Netherlands was almost all Catholic, and the French language was far more important there. The South fought an independence war and broke away from the Dutch, forming the nation of Belgium. The Dutch returned to their economic ways and were decidedly neutral during the First World War. After the chaos died down, they found themselves battling the Great Depression mostly by furthering trade with their colonies in Suriname and the Dutch East Indies. This was halted during the Second World War, in which the Netherlands.
I'm really proud of myself. I actually know quite a bit that they've said, so that's awesome. But I'm also learning a lot too.
Was invaded to bypass the Maginot Line. The small country fell to the Germans and its Jewish population were deported and killed in the Holocaust. Rotterdam, the second largest city and major trade port, was firebombed and completely destroyed by the Luftwaffe. The Dutch East Indies was lost to Japan in 1942.
Operation Market Garden was part of a larger strategy to cross the Rhine River to advance into the northern Netherlands and northern Germany, but it was deadlock and they ultimately failed to capture the crossing at Arnhem in September of 1944. Instead, the troops would concentrate on Wesel and Ries on the Rhine to liberate the Netherlands, punching a deep hole through German territory and invading from the east. This incredible military achievement saw the greatest paratrooper landing in history, with more than 1.2 million allies involved, a massive success for the allies who were able to advance around the Dutch choke point. You can learn more about this real-world event in the incredible audiobook 4 Hours of Fury by James M. Fenelon, for free for new members when you sign up for Audible, an extremely well-researched and well-documented narrative of the battle for which he had a special interest as a paratrooper himself. And there is a special deal for Amazon Prime members. Until July 31, you can sign up for an Audible membership and get an incredible 66% off your first 3 months, basically getting 3 months for the price of 1. New Audible members can listen to this book for free, or choose your own in the vast library of fiction and non-fiction and copious amounts of history. And you even get 1 free audiobook and 2 Audible originals per month for free, giving you more than ever with an Audible membership. Head to audible.com/su and listen for free.
So yeah, that was a really good video.
Follow me on Twitter for any updates. Until next time.
Alrighty. Really good video. I wish that they would have talked about the medieval times a little bit more. It definitely deserved a lot more than 7 minutes worth. There's still a lot more about the Netherlands that wasn't even mentioned on this video, but yeah, good video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you check out the original creator and like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Thanks, guys. Bye.